Hey, Tommy Tell the Truth here. And I'm just making this video because yesterday I got a visit from code enforcement. One of my neighbors called on me and complained. So this is what you see when you pull up here. I mean, the grass needs to be cut and there's some overgrown weeds that way. This is from here over is not my property, so the county takes care of that. But from like this right here, the fence line, up here, but anyway, my yard guy has been having equipment problems, so he's slacking there. But they complained about everything. So now, granted, I live at the end of a street here. See, this is the end of a street, and across from the street is all woods there, and then the house down there, and there's a house down there past the woods. But anyway, so yeah. I've had trouble before with the house back over there that's calling me. It's not even on my street, but they're an old Nazi couple. I hate to say that, but that's what they, nickname was. That walked around and complained about everything, anything, and everything. But I don't think they called on me this time because they're so old now they don't even walk around. All right, so anyway, that's my little aluminum trailer there. There's nothing wrong with that. The container they don't like, but as I told the code enforcement, that's my landlord's and he has a permit to keep it there. So it is ugly and I wish it wasn't there, but that's not none of my business really. All right, then you have my camper, which I just a few days ago put that tarp on it because it does need the roof redone after I've already had it redone once. But anyway, there's no problem with that. They can't do nothing about that. This van here, of course, they can make me get rid of because it won't run and drive right now. It's a nice van, but it needs serious motor work or another motor. All right, and then my motorhome, they can't do nothing about it. It runs and drives, so they don't like it, but that's just too bad. All right, so then if you have a car covered at any time, the county just assumes that it doesn't run and drive. So now I have to prove that my Mustang and my Corvette run and drive. Just so they know that it's not sitting here all the time, which is everybody knows that they're not sitting there all the time anyway. I move them all the time, drive them and whatever. Anyway, just to be a jerk, he's actually even making me show him my daily driver truck runs and drives, so I got to do that too. All right, so anyway, this is like I said, this is what it looks like here, and it's nothing horrible out front, in my opinion, but the van is an eyesore, but it hasn't been there long, and I've got a lot of money tied up in it, so I'm trying to figure out what to do. Okay, now what you can't see from the road that code enforcement is complaining about is my junk back here. I am a scrapper, and I do have things at times, sometimes a month or two, sitting here like I'm working on this stuff right now that'll be going to the scrap yard. Well, yeah, quicker than I expected now, but anyway, all this has to be put up somewhere. Like if that was my container, I'd put it in there, but I'm gonna have to get a shed or something and lighten my load on, lawnmowers, and these wheels will have to be put up somewhere. This is my four-wheeler. They can't really do nothing about that. My motorcycle, they can't do nothing about that. Now, the last time they were here, I had two grills. I had this grill, which is gas, and I had a big grill that was charcoal. And they said, you can't have two grills. Code enforcement told me. And I'm like, yeah, I can, because one is gas and one's charcoal. That's two different kinds. I can cook how I want to, when I want to. So, all right, then this is my fire pit. Got a little copper sitting there. That's going to be gone soon. Got a chair here, my toolbox. That's the grill cover and stuff there. That'll be gone. And then I put up this thing to kind of hide my junk. That has to go. It's just a truck cover. I get that. And then you got the ladders there. That's my landlord's. One's mine, one's landlord's. But yeah, I don't know if they're gonna make Maggie do something with all her stuff here. or not. But anyway, I just feel like they're nitpicking, and it's not as bad as it looks, or not as bad as they're trying to make it out to be, is what I mean. But I've got 10 days to get it to their satisfaction now. Joy. Yeah, so fun. Living in free America and so-called free Florida. I just put that out there. That'll be gone today. They're coming, the garbage man coming to get that. Anyway, it sucks when you got somebody in a cop uniform coming to your house and walking around your property saying you can't have this, you can't have that. It's like, where are we really? Is this China, Germany, Nazi Germany or something? I mean, what in the world has America become? It's certainly not the republic that our forefathers gave us and warned us about keeping control of. Anyway, hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. It's Friday. Yep. If you're celebrating Juneteenth, have yourself a good holiday. I'm gonna get busy getting this place right for them. And by the way, none of my neighbors around here give a crap. It's the rich people that live back in this neighborhood back there that cut through this neighborhood for their convenience to get to their neighborhood instead of going off the main road. And so, like I said, other than the old Nazi couple that lives not in that house, but the house over beside it, they're the only ones that have ever cared around here. But these rich people that can't, that they can't live like regular people because they live in a HOA, homeowners association thing, and so. They can't even. They probably can't even have a car covered for a day there, but lots of rules there. But that's a different place. But see, they live there, and they think, oh, well, I'm gonna call on this guy because I don't like what he owns and blah blah blah. Yeah. So my landlord gave this road to the county. This didn't go through all the way. So if he had never given this road up to the county, I wouldn't be dealing with these rich folks that come through here every day, nonstop, and always giving me dirty looks. I'm beneath them because I'm not living in a $1 million house, around the corner. Anyway, all right, like I said, have a great one. Tommy here, Tommy out. God bless you.